All right, happy Monday and welcome to week 4. Just a quick review of what's going on this week and what we have due. First thing that's due is we have our discussion forums on chapter 4 in both of our texts. In the Understanding by Design text, we're going to be looking at the 6 facets of understanding. I found this to be a pretty interesting read this week. Not that the other chapters weren't, but in particular, these facets and the way they explain them and go into them, I found to be intriguing. One thing I kind of want you to take a look at and contemplate as you read this week are facets 4 and 5. And those are perspective and empathy. And I want you to look at it through the lens of technology and social media and the impact, whether positive or negative or both, that this digital age has on those two things, the ability to take perspective and see through another's lens what we allow people to see through social media and through digital connection. Also our ability to empathize and just contemplate that. There's no discussion questions or guiding questions on it. If you want to address it in your post, you most certainly may feel free to do that. As well as with these other guiding questions, again, you're not bound to them in your discussion posts. They are there just to guide you and give you some direction. But if you found other things interesting in the text that you want to address and discuss and throw out, by all means, please feel free to do that. And I do see that many of you do that. So I just want to give you that freedom to be able to address those issues that you found relevant. But those guiding questions are there if you would like to use them as well. All right. And then in everything school leaders need to know, we're going to be looking at assessment or test bias this week. So a couple good chapters. Another resource for you to go along with this week are a couple of YouTube videos of Wiggins giving a talk on understanding by design that I found interesting and compelling. It kind of brought the text to life, so I thought that you would enjoy those. So those YouTube clips are at the top of the portal under video resources. So take a few minutes. I think they're approximately 10 minutes a piece. So, but I think that you'll enjoy those and get something out of it. And if you haven't done so already, there are a number of other videos on YouTube that goes into the understanding by design framework that may help bring some new enlightenment, new understanding to you. All right. So, so we have that. Again, remember that your initial post is due on Friday evening, and then your replies or your responses to your colleagues are due that Sunday evening by 11:55. Let's see. Also, task 2 is due this week, which is the inventory in chalk and wire. If you've already done that, most of you have already emailed me. Just email me, let me know that you've done that so you can get your points for that. Also, task 5 is due, which is the instructional methods and monitoring questionnaire and the strategies that go along with that. Be sure to refer to the rubric from week 3. If you have any further questions, many of you already turned that in, but if you recall, we did an extension. This was originally due week 3, but we did an extension to give you a little additional time because there was some confusion. I got an email or two about needing some clarification on that due date, and given the time that I received those emails, we decided to go ahead and give you an extension on that. But just remember that you do have those 2 things due this week, and I did update the tasks that are due in the portal as well to reflect that. Okay. So at this point, I think that I've addressed everything that we need to. So if you have any questions, any concerns, any thoughts regarding anything that I brought up at this point, be sure to get in touch with me. And as I need to post any updates, I will do that. All right. Thanks, and have a great week.